Okay, so we're gonna do the rendering of our model. So let's go open and make sure you have the rendering option here. And not only that, let's say save as, and let's call it render A. Okay, so we're gonna do a set of renderings with Rhino Render, the one that we have, and then I will encourage you to do a couple of V-Ray render. Okay, let's start with this. First, I'm gonna uncheck the lock, so it's unlock here, the final building, so I can actually move it and do things with it. Okay, nice. First, we don't select anything. Parallel. We choose two views from the top. We'll do two simple renderings, just very nice center, top and bottom. Right click, set view, name views, save, axle 1. There you have one. Rotate, center, save as, axle 2. Good. Can close this. And we're going to set the rendering settings. Right click on the blue sphere. Nice. And we're going to deal with first resolution. You should be up here. Okay, very good resolution. I'm going to keep it low because, you know, it takes longer while I'm recording. 150. 150. Oops. Let me see. 150. Medium 5 minimum, otherwise 10. And you probably have this one in black. Just put it like gray. Okay. Now we're not going to use solid color. We're going to use the environment color. It's something similar to V-Ray's dome. It's not as powerful. Set new. I'm going to go to environment folder. I'm going to say Rhino Sky. There are many other options you can choose. Okay, but say Rhino Sky, open. This opens up, which is good. And we're just going to press this image here. Set it to environment map automatic. Now here we can come back later on to say give more light or less, but for now I think it's good. Okay, there it is, and no more changes here. Well, remember, this is not your resolution. You should be in a higher one. Okay, let's make sure we are set view, axle 1, render. Okay, so it looks good to me. I do want in this case the black background, so go ahead with that. Now let's change some materials. We know that the final model building is the orange guy and the terrain is the other one. Circle, do gray. Okay, terrain, color, brown, darker. Okay, and just reflectivity. Now again, don't go crazy with images. I want simple things for this one so we understand the volume carefully. Render. Well, I think it could have a little more light. We can always save it and take it into Photoshop and, you know, change the levels. But we can do some basic changes like right click, giving a little more light here by incrementing this ambient light. Okay, color. See if it's a little brighter. Okay, so that's nice. Save. Okay, I had some tests, and make sure you save it as TIF, tag home image file. Okay, save, and good. Right click, set view, axle 1, no, we did that one. Set view, axle 2, yes, we render. Very nice. Save, TIF, you name it, building R2 as in render 2, save. You don't have those, so it's fine. And we got it. Next, well, first of all, just save it to make sure. And let's also save as, and we can call it render A cut. I'm gonna go to the top view, select, make sure that this is unlocked. I'm gonna copy it, put it here, and remember ortho if you want to copy it to the side and ortho, and make a box. You'll see why in a second. Make sure you're snapping to the grid, not to the O-snap, and select the center from the total of the terrain to that grid, and here anywhere, doesn't matter as long as it takes the whole thing, and just, you know, drag it up. So we did actually this big box. Now you can move it down by either move, vertical. I'm actually doing again move. Just do the shortcut V vertical, but you go vertical and take it down, okay? Or you can just move the arrows here. Pop. Now I'm gonna go to the top view, copy, ortho. You're in ortho, that's why it's straight. And let's go to perspective again. You see that one? We don't want them in the same place. We're gonna do a mirror. We type mirror, enter, select the box, enter, and we give a plane. Plane is the exact ending plane of the box. Now you might have done a mirror and you have another box here. It just sometimes duplicates it depending on the options. So just select it and delete it. Okay, the top. You only want one here in the bottom, one in the top, in the other one. Perspective. There's where you want to be. Boolean difference. Select 1, 2, enter, box, enter. Select the boxes and delete the ones that are outside of the section. Very nice. Next, Boolean difference, enter. 1, 2, enter, box, enter. We delete the little box and we have these nice sections, okay? Let's go to the top, select this one, move. See how it's ortho? We probably don't want ortho anymore. Click there, put it somewhere. We're not snapping, we're always grid snapping. Around here, and you can say, you can actually rotate if you want with the gun mode, but you can say rotate from this point. So it's kind of like a book, open and move. Here, you see how it is, like open like a book. Give some gap here in the middle, and less at this point. I think it would be nice to place a light. Light. Let's say again from the center to the right, go to the top, select, rotate, put it here, looking to the book where it opens. And now we're gonna create our perspective. We're still are in parallel view, which is what I want. I want an Egyptian image. So you see how that shows the edges. You don't want to show neither this one, neither that one. It's like a perfect Egyptian vertical axle. We can press Control and right click, get closer, and center. Same distance here as it is here. Get closer with Control right click. There we go. We save it. Right click, set view, name view, save as axle 3. There it is. Let's render and see how it looks. Because we place a light, it could be bright. No, it looks nice. Now before saving this, let's do something to this. I'm gonna save. You can move, we can always go back, and we're gonna explode these two guys. Explode. Well, it means that each face is exploded. I want to select the faces of the cut. It gives you two options. Select the first one, which is probably the one you want to select, you see. And we're gonna create another layer. Create new layer. We're gonna call it cut surface. I put it in capital letters. Right click, change object layer, change the material to a very strong red. I like that. And some reflection. Okay. Now it shows gray because of the color of the layer, but it will render in red. The same here. Select surface. Only the surface that are cut, okay? Cut. And I think there are no more, so it's good. Right click. Change object layer, right click, set view, axle 3, render. Now this cannot be better. Save this element, make sure this is a little cut. You can always just take it to the side, save the camera again, right click, sorry, and render, so you make sure that's not a problem. Save TIFF 3, and again black background. I want you guys to deal with this idea of having another black background in design. Okay, the last is saving this, open the previous render, render A we called it, and do it a V-Ray. Okay, V-Ray render. I do not have V-Ray render. Just go to V-Ray and do to perspective. So you change to perspective, you make it 1 from as if you were a person walking in the street here. So try to play with the camera, set camera, adjust lens, not too much but not too little, something nice and funny, and give very pure clean materials please to your V-Ray rendering. Okay, so you probably want to put the light again, you want to select this one, give a material in V-Ray, select this one, give a material in V-Ray, and you know, play with the light intensity and try to put the background in white in the environment, and make sure, the most important, to have the resolution as highest as you can. So that would be 1 in V-Ray, and another one, search for some kind of a semi-interior exterior, playing with the camera probably. So you have very interesting renderings. Now again, this is not V-Ray, this is Rhino, so this should be even nicer than this, but of course you should have a background in black, sorry, in white, so it's more interesting, and the shadows will be more interesting, etc, etc. So again, I expect 2 V-Ray renders, 1 from outside, like if you were a person, another one more from the inside. So search for options. Now you have a very interesting project here, so take advantage and do renderings, put different materials, different light angles, shadows, etc, and change the material of the terrain. Do your thing. Okay, yeah, hope it looks nice. This is the last video, by the way, so congratulations, you're done.